All right.
Good morning, everybody. It's me, San Martin, and Eric Knight of the Prescott Times. We have the best morning show, actually the only morning show for the Prescott Yavapai County area, and you guys definitely want to hang out and check out what we have going on. We actually have some great giveaways to give, but you have to stay to the end to find out what it is. But until then, let me get started. Let's do this. Wow, man! I tell you what, dude, I feel all hyped. I feel hyped this morning.
Okay.
We got to turn off my morning motivational music. It was actually really awesome to go ahead and have a good long weekend, but we actually got a lot out. But until then, before we get started with that, tell everybody what day it is. We can't stop with that.
Well, I love how you said we're the only morning show. It's like, well, it's the only morning show.
The only and truly one and only morning show. And,
Right.
and you know what? Okay, so did you tell everybody what day it is?
No, I didn't yet. I was still stuck on your whatchamacallit.
The one and only.
Yeah. No, today is Flag Day.
Flag Day.
Yeah.
That is amazing. You know what? There's a lot of rules about flags.
There are.
Do you guys know the rules of flags? What are the rules of flags?
Some of them. So I know you can't touch the ground. You have to dispose of them a certain way. They have to be lit when the sun goes down or taken down. I'm sure there's a bunch more. What else you got?
Okay, let's just go ahead and check out the U.S. Flag Code, American Flag Etiquette. I know one that you're not allowed to drape it. You're not allowed to drape it. It has to be on a flagpole. I know that much. So hold on, let me go ahead and do it. The flag should not be displayed on days when the weather is inclement. So obviously windy days, bad days in general.
We don't know what that is. Yeah.
Yeah, the custom is to display the flag only from sunrise to sunset on flagstaffs in the open, but it may be displayed at night if illuminated to produce a patriotic effect. The flag should be displayed on all days, especially on New Year's Day, Inauguration Day. Obviously, I'm going to go through all of them. It should just be displayed at all times. The flag should be displayed at every public institution and in or near every polling place on Election Day and at schoolhouse during school days. There's so many general guidelines for displaying the flag. When flag is hung vertically on a wall, window, or door, the Union blue section should be to the observer's left. When the flag is hung either horizontally or vertically against the wall, the Union should be observers to the left. So, anyways, there's a lot of rules and hold on.
Wow. A lot of rules. Wow, check you out.
The morning sunrise. What? Somebody bless me. Somebody bless me. Displaying the American flag on a vehicle. The flag should not be displayed on a float except from a staff, nor draped over the hood, top, sides, or back of vehicle. When the flag is displayed on a vehicle, the staff should be fixed firmly to the chassis. So there is a lot of rules for the American flag, and obviously one of them is not burning it. So if you guys have the need to go ahead and just burn the flag, I mean, I don't know if it's American, but guys, don't do that. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. So, Eric, how was your weekend, man?
It was busy and it was warm.
It was very warm. You're talking about going to a pool, turning on your AC for the first time this year.
Right? It was crazy. I was sitting at breakfast this morning chatting with you, and I sat down, and I didn't take a long breakfast, and it was like 78 degrees, and like 15 minutes later, it said 83 degrees. I'm like, what the heck?
And it's crazy because you go to bed and you're just like, all right, it was really hot today, turn on, the AC was kind of on, but in the middle of the night, it's like freezing and you're just like, what the heck? And it's 40 degrees outside. And now it goes from 40 degrees to 100 degrees, Eric. Now that is the biggest, I don't even know what it is. It's like from night to day. I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me sometimes on how Arizona is like that. But it's probably cool because in the desert it gets cold at night, which is totally awesome because it cools you down from the day before. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to share this on a couple of groups to get everybody riled up.
Go for it. You got to wake everybody up. It's Monday. Is that a thing?
Monday is like a fun day.
Monday fun day. Yes.
Monday is definitely like a fun day. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can go ahead and send it through this one. Right. Pause. No, man. I want to share it. How do you do this? There's a way to go ahead and do this. I promise you. Okay. I know there's a way to do this. How in the world am I not being able to see this? It's no bueno. No bueno. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share it to my personal page. That's what I'm going to do.
Right, that works. Yeah.
Just because I can. Just because I can. Oh, Eric, let's talk about your offices while I'm doing this, man. You've shown a few offices. You got one that's already like up and running. What's going on?
I got more than one that's up and running, but it's coming together. I mean, the halls are still, we're still working that out, but it's coming along fast. I think by the end of this week, like it's gonna look like a different place. Your office is waiting baseboard, and you can move in, I think, and so I think they're doing that today.
Boom! I think that's huge.
Yeah.
I can't wait because obviously we've been still working pre-COVID type of status right here. So you have the home office, you have the local office, you have every coffee shop office, and so to have this is like a really big, huge thing. And as everybody saw earlier, we had an office prior, but it was never meant to be because the Prescott executive offices is the spot.
It was funny. You said, I'm going to go and move in here. And then like 3 days later, I'm like, yeah, I bought a place.
Yeah, you're like, I was a little bit upset about that. I was like, what the heck did just happen?
Yep. Well, it all works out.
So, we like to talk about events. We like to talk about what's happening in our local community. One of the biggest things right now is our Wranglers, Northern Arizona Wranglers. I have no clue what's going on with them, but it doesn't look too good right now. And I would love to find out why. What's happening? Is our coaches the reason? Because it looks like we got a good playing team. We don't know much about the playing team. We should probably reach out to them and find out what's going on with that. They're probably a little salty right now because they have a 4-game losing streak.
They lost. They're a brand new team. I mean, come on, give them a little bit of slack. But I got to say, how about the Suns?
I'm not a big major league like follower anymore because of all the politics and the crap that they've been pulling. So I guess they won. Is that what happened?
They did. But yeah, it's just like I can count on my hand going back to the 90s, how many times they made it this far that I can remember.
Oh yeah. Well, it's always been an awesome thing to see. The Major League Baseball or Major League teams from Arizona win because it's always like a win-win for Arizona. You know what I'm saying? It's always been a win-win for Arizona.
Yep. Yeah. I remember they renamed. It used to be like I think it's the Arizona Suns now, isn't it? I know it was the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they dumped Phoenix on all the stuff, and they made it all inclusive of Arizona.
Oh, finally, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, we actually get like exclusivity.
I think so.
All of Arizona exclusivity. Oh gosh, I mean, there's some things that always change my mind and make me want to go okay. So as a young kid, you're like encouraged to look at your elderly, icons like Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, Herschel Walker. These people were people that I actually followed after, and I'm like, yeah, boxing. It was Oscar De La Hoya. It was Mike Tyson, and then all of a sudden something happens and things start changing a little bit. And then you get older and you're just like, man, what the heck did we actually go? Like, why were we so in tune with it back in the days? And now, don't get me wrong, I think that there's still athletes out there that want to go ahead and pursue, the final end game. But what happens after that game that you wanted to win is over. What's going to happen after that. So, I mean, those are all ideas and thoughts that you have to definitely be a part of. If you don't, then you're going to have to make a difference. I mean, in your life, as far as educational purposes. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. So, Eric, there was a lot of events this weekend. We had the Downtown Territorial art show, which was
like, packed. And there was a they said modern day car show. Like, so you had to have a car that was 2000 and newer car show downtown. So they had some really slick, like high performance, last 20 years cars kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm always into it. Even the older cars are getting modernized with a computer system, a radio, or something to the effect. I mean, it's like, modernized.
Haley's texting me saying, looking down at your phone makes you look like you fell asleep. I'm like, well, stop texting me.
Right on. See, right? I like it when the bosses are around, man. Right? Bossing us around.
All right, so back to the cars. So the modern stuff in the cars are cool. There was some cool cars down there. It was packed. They had closed down a good section of the square, plus the fair, but it was hot. I mean, I went down there for some office work, and I couldn't stay downtown for long. It was just too hot, San Martin. Same thing with the Woof. Well, it wasn't the Woof down lunch. It was the Woofathon or something in Prescott Valley. I mean, Woofstock. It was just too hot, right?
Woofstock, man. Woofstock. Okay, so Eric, I heard that all these events were awesome. They were amazing. It wasn't too hot for the occasion. I mean, obviously, with Prescott's beautiful. You get underneath the shade, and then everything is perfectly fine. And I tell you what, there was an event that wasn't really publicized. There's actually been a couple events this past couple of weeks that haven't been really publicized. Last weekend was that mountain bike off-road scenario, and then this weekend we had I don't even know what it's called. Super Ecstasis. It's a band called Super Ecstasis. It was a local band, and it was a band that does cumbia. Okay, I don't know if you're into cumbia.
What?
Haley, way to wrap me out. You guys are funny, man. That's so funny. Okay, so check this out.
No. What is that what is that music? Cumbia,
man. Cumbia.
I don't know.
Not last night, but the night before, Moose Lodge in Prescott Valley, Pura Paisa presented a Super Ecstasis, which is a local band. All the locals came out and enjoyed cumbias and norteña music. So it's basically Spanish music, but there's always something's always going on at the Moose Lodge, and these guys are hosting these amazing dances that are happening right here in Prescott Valley, or right in Prescott Valley. I can't say right here because I'm in Prescott, but as you guys can see, they were getting down out there, and it's been a while since they've been able to have these type of fun. So Maria, she went out and hung out with Puro Paisa and all the guys that are running the show out there, and these guys are all local in Prescott, Arizona. I think this is a dub named Puro Paisa. I forgot his real name. Maybe we should probably get that. Maybe she would come up here. Rudy Castaneda. He's a Spanish internet radio DJ that serves Hispanic music to the locals. Has a show every Friday night in Prescott Valley, and also created soccer teams for youth to play ball on the weekend at our local Mountain Valley Park. So he actually has, a great following. And it's amazing to go ahead and have the Hispanic community come together. And this is not just for the Hispanic community. Everybody could enjoy this. So if you guys want to learn or even be a part of, some, I guess Spanish flavor, come out, check it out. They do a lot of.
Apparently, what is it? Heather knows says do the washing machine.
What's that?
I don't know. Apparently, maybe dance.
Oh, the twist.
The twist.
Not the washing machine. Hell yeah. It's the twist, and who sang that? Bubba? No. I'm going to get on to another different subject. But yeah, they ended up having a freaking awesome thing. As far as like downtown, and Maria was all over the place. I don't know if you guys acknowledge, who Maria is. She's definitely a huge participant for the Prescott Times now, and she's going to be headed out and checking out all of these awesome events. She ended up going out here to the actual territorial event downtown, and she ended up getting a bunch of food. She was like checking out businesses. I mean, it was amazing. She did good. Over 100+ vendors were down there, guys. 100+ vendors.
That's crazy. Look at
All right,
that.
so I really want to go ahead and talk about this, guys. This is something huge. All right, is anybody in Prescott like a cold case file type of person? If you are, this is something that you should probably look into. 34 years since Kathy Sposito's body was found brutally murdered along a popular hiking area in Prescott in Yavapai County.
Some beauty, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
34 years ago, guys. And so, anyways, we have that story up. If you guys have any information, please let us know, or let the Yavapai County Sheriff's Department know. It's from the movie Selena. Oh, do the washing machine. Oh gosh, I have no clue exactly. Is it really from the Selena where they say do the washing machine? That is so funny.
Okay.
So, we don't get a good morning from Haley. We get a way to wrap me out.
Yep. That's pretty much how it works. That's Monday morning for you.
Woo woo! Yay for Monday. Monday is obviously a fun day for us, man. So, did you guys know the new terminal for the Prescott Airport is open?
Officially open, huh?
Officially open. And there's going to be an actual come celebrate with us community celebrate. So come celebrate with us. New terminal open house. It's a community event. You guys can all show up. It's going to happen on the 19th at the airport from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. It looks like there's going to be some snacks and souvenirs. Good old snacks. Everybody.
Well, so I mean, we have to talk about it. We started talking about it a little bit. I mean, you got all this going on, but San Martin, it's going to be over 100 degrees today for most of the Prescott Valley area.
We got it. I'm so sorry. We got to go ahead and say she finally caved in. And said,
there it is. She came through.
I don't know what I'm doing to you, Eric, but hopefully you don't get in trouble.
It's okay. Heather's trying to explain us this Selena thing too. It has been so long since I've seen that movie, so that makes sense now. I get it.
Oh yes, that's right. Because she couldn't dance. She wasn't a little like dance star. She was just a singer. So yeah, I do remember that. Okay, good morning, gentlemen. Eric looking great as usual, and San Martin smelling good like always. Dude, you know what? If the picture could tell you 1,000 words on what I smell like,
I'm loving that shirt. I don't know what it is, but on my small little screen here.
Yeah, no, it actually, I ended up having to get a few shirts, and it's kind of funny because golfers have the right idea. They have like this fabric that doesn't get too hot, and it doesn't cause too much stuff, and it doesn't get wrinkled. So I've been going to like the dad clothing scenario. So the wrinkled cotton shirts no more. I got these shirts. I got the button-up shirts and stuff, but I had to go ahead and trade it up because, I mean, let's just face it, man. I can't be wearing the same shirt over and over. Well, Eric's done a freaking great job by just wearing black. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, man.
It makes it less confusing. I don't sit there being like, but the socks mess with me. I'm like, oh man, and then, can you match them? And it's just like, yeah.
He says, I stop at the socks.
Yeah.
Good morning, G. One day we're gonna see the face of G. One day, I feel like we're gonna have the day where we actually see a face in that profile picture. But anyways, you're a great follower. Thank you so very much. Talk about followers. Eric, over the weekend, I was over at Vibes Juice Bar, an awesome place. It's a great Sunday morning actual drink, acai bowl, just to go ahead and get the day started. To do nothing. That's exactly what I did yesterday. Did not a thing. But when I walked in there, a guy walked up to me and says, "Hey, didn't you do an interview like right there?" And I said, "Yeah, I did do an interview right there." And he goes, "I loved it, man. And that's the reason why I'm here." And I said, "What?" So anyways, I love that our community is embracing all of our suggestions, all of our community partners that are actually involved with the Prescott Times, because without our community partners, we couldn't really put this on. I mean, of course we could, but ultimately it's really hard to not have the ability to have it monetized. So that's kind of really awesome to go ahead and see that people are utilizing the gift cards that we give out, and also the businesses that we refer. So that is amazing. I love that. I love that a lot, actually.
Yep. So I thought that was a lead in into your banners.
Yeah, it could have been, but I had to stop to say, Richard says, bro, all of my shirts are golfer shirts, but you actually golf, man.
Right.
I don't golf. I don't golf at all. But you know what? Like Eric said, that's a great intro to showing us and showing you guys our great business partners out there. So give me a couple seconds to go ahead and give these amazing businesses the praise that they need. So check this out. Yes, sir. That's how we do it every day. We actually love you guys tremendously. Thank you so much for doing all that you have done, and we are looking for more business partnerships here locally in Prescott. So, or in the Yavapai County in general. So, if you guys want to be a part of that, email us at thesales@theprescotttimes.com. Obviously, everything that we do is to help out the community. So, speak with us. If there's nothing that cannot be talked about as far as what it costs to go ahead and be a part of this, and you know what, we want to help. So no matter what, come check us out, or even message us, whatever. Do something cool. Do something cool. So Eric, one of the cool things about what's been happening with the Prescott Times, we've been getting a lot of gift cards. We happen to have a gift card from the good old partners over at Cuppers Coffee. Cuppers Coffee. And I was just in there this past weekend, and it was kind of funny because I had to wait to go and meet with one of the community partners that is trying to create an actual fashion show for teenagers. And I met with them, and at the same time, Joy over there, the general manager at Cuppers, was like, "Hey, do you want your gift card yet?" And I said, "Of course." So anyways, I got a gift card that I want to give out to one of our amazing followers that are on right now. And you know what? It makes a lot of sense to go ahead and give it to somebody that is 100% awesome in our community to do so. So anyways, let's get into it.
This is Cuppers downtown. So just so we know.
Cuppers downtown on Cortez Street. Or sorry,
Cuppers have had a couple of locations, and so this is they're still there
on Montezuma. Yeah, they have two locations. One's on Cortez and one's on Montezuma, which is kind of crazy. But I got a $20 gift card right now that I want to give to one of our followers. Now, the way that I do this is usually been like, share something, tag somebody, and that's kind of what I would love for you to do. To the first person that goes to our Facebook page and invites your whole Facebook account to come in like our page, I want to hook you up with a gift card. I mean, you know what? Let's make it way easier. I want you to go ahead and just share our page, and then comment right now on our page saying that you shared. And the first person that does that is going to be a winner. It's simple. I like to be simple. $20 gift card for our amazing friends over at Cuppers Coffee.
All right, while you're doing that, we just got a message from Jen. She can't comment on the feed. I don't know what's going on, but just a heads up. She wants to play.
Jen?
Jen. Yeah.
Oh, she can't?
No, I don't know what's going on.
What's going on, Jen? Maybe you have to update your phone and Facebook. That's been a lot of updates lately, man. I've had so many updates on my phones and also on all the apps because of all the privacy things that are going on. Eric's probably going to need to do one of that on his tech. Eric, plug in your tech page.
Right. Yeah, well, we do. Yeah, it's crazy. Android's coming out with some security stuff, but man, they're stopping people from tracking. They're stopping Facebook from tracking, which is good, but then it creates problems.
Okay, sorry. For some reason,
Jennifer says she did it.
Yep, Jennifer did it. Okay, I got this. Jennifer, please message us on the Facebook page, or where. Yeah, you're on Facebook, so message us on the Prescott Times Facebook page, and Maria will go ahead and get you this gift card right here. Oh, look! It looks like Rudy joined us this morning. Good morning, Rudy. Rudy is here. He is. Bless you.
I
He's the
think I'm
one.
allergic to the heat. That's like 3 times today. Logan just sent you 50 stars, but look at that. The small print, 10-week streak.
Dang, Logan, you was amazing, bro. And we should also give away the other pizza party. Maybe we'll just go to a business and present him with a business card, and then we have to film it. We just have to go in there and
we do have to film. Just so everybody knows, the last one was given away to somebody whose their house had burned down in Chino Valley the week prior, and so they had kids, and their kids had lost pretty much everything, and so they are the ones who got the last pizza party.
Oh, yep, they sure did. And I actually had a chance to talk with her, and she was like, dude, you don't understand. It was so amazing to see them happy, and just, I gave them whatever they wanted, and you helped out for that. And it was just like a way to go ahead and get them away from the craziness. I mean, sometimes kids just like ignore it, but this was an awesome way to go ahead and be a part of something like that. And I guess this Friday, I'm going to be hanging out with Rudy over at Puro Paisa. And I don't know exactly if I'm going to, I don't know exactly the whole outcome, but we are definitely going to interview him to see how everything's going with him and to see what kind of events that are happening. So if you guys want to be a part of that.
I don't know who Rudy is. Tell everybody who Rudy is.
Rudy is the one that is doing all the cumbia DJing. He has an actual international DJing radio station of some sort. I actually catch it every once in a while, and you would never think that it's coming from Prescott Valley, Arizona. So it's just something amazing to go ahead and see some of the major stars that are coming from, the Spanish, traditional music scene. I guess I really don't know too much, but that's the reason why we're going to go ahead and do an interview on Friday. Me, Maria, and Rudy are going to let everybody know what's going on.
That'll be
good. We
also
want to embrace the everybody in our community. So if you guys have something that you guys want to share for the Prescott Times, go to theprescotttimes.com or just message us at the editor at theprescotttimes.com. And that makes sense to go ahead and talk about what is happening this week. We're going to try to head out to Sedona because we are a part of the Sedona
Film Festival.
Yeah, we are part of the Sedona Film Festival. And I really, really have one thing in my head, and I'm going to go. I'm just going to try to cover a lot of it, but I got one thing in my head, and the number one thing is that we want to go ahead and interview the creator, the storyline teller, the one that ran La Bamba, the producer of La Bamba.
So just to make sure everything's lined up, isn't there a mixer too? How are you going to be in 2 places at once?
One is on the 14th. The 15th, actually. One is on the 15th. That'll be the one for La Bamba. And the 17th is where we're going out to Chino Valley, Kentucky.
Okay.
Kentucky on the 17th to go to Insurgent Brewery to basically, just see what Chino Valley has to offer. I know there's a lot of businesses out there. So if you're from Chino Valley or if you want to be a part of this, you don't have to be from Chino Valley businesses. You don't even have to be from whatever. Just come out and hang out with us. Food and drinks. First round of drinks is on us. And they'll provide some of the finger foods out there. So it's going to be a fun time. I really do like doing these things. And the following week, we're going to be at Carmela's, and that's going to be a little bit more of a upscale interaction. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. This last one was amazing over at the freaking Downs, the Arizona Downs.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I love that one. That was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed that stuff a lot, to be honest.
It was. Well, it's a new week. It's a hot week, and it's out of time.
You know how I actually just totally didn't even want to talk about the weather?
I noticed that. Yeah, I was like, San Martin, hot, heat advisory.
That's it.
Okay, squirrel over here.
Yeah, hot. It's hot, guys. It's definitely hot, man. So anyways, currently it's 84 degrees, okay? So Tuesdays, we are expecting 101 degrees temperatures. And if you guys ever come to the PrescottTimes.com, you guys can go ahead and see the weather as it's actually placed for the current temperature right now. So as of right now, it's 84 degrees, and it looks like it's going to hit 98 degrees. So
And that
Yeah.
means the lower valleys will be hotter. So Prescott Valley and Chino will certainly be even warmer.
Yeah, exactly. I was seeing 111, 110 out there in Dewey Humboldt. So,
Whoa! Are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah, guys, make sure your pets are watered. Make sure your pets are doing exactly what they're supposed to. And remember, don't water your plants in the middle of the day or your grass if you have it. You're just going to kill it. Maybe you should kill your grass because that's your
It'll boil, right? Yeah.
water. Water is not a good thing. That's probably tomorrow's conversation. But anyways, make sure you message us if you won this little gift certificate, and Maria will get it to you as soon as possible. But until then, guys, I really do appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up today. And remember, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war, and love always, always wins. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.